Prehab, in terms of its as a term, is a source of preventative medicine, in my view. The shortened phrase is prehabilitation or preventative rehabilitation. But in a nutshell, I guess it's tailoring a program of exercise therapy for somebody to maximise their potential, and that could be their health potential, or it could be their resilience of their body in order to prevent injury. Historically, prehab was more associated with orthopedic surgery, and then I think that's just evolved and transferred through to more modern day. In everyday life, we prepare for everything. So we brush our teeth to preserve our teeth. We put sun cream on to protect ourselves from the sunshine, and we're now starting to look after our bodies in order to achieve the function that we wish to do. We work in the city, so we have the weekend warrior, the people who are sat at their desk for 10 to 12 hours per day in that static, sedentary being, but then they want to be elaborate on the weekends, which puts a lot of demand on the body, and people are generally making overload injuries, and then they find themselves in here, and we're working reactively with an injury. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to identify those things prior to them happening, so that we can look at individuals and we can try and condition them better to be able to perform on the weekend in the way that they want to do. And then you also have the simple tasks of, I want to carry the groceries for a mile and my shoulder or my elbow is giving me difficulties. And again, it's building that kind of strength capacity and doing it in a very tailored fashion. And I think the key thing to identify is it's based on a needs analysis. And what we have at Pure Sports Medicine is we're very good at identifying those. So we've got objective or functional goals that we get from the patient the first time that they walk through the door. What is it that you want to perform? And therefore it starts there, that we start catering everything in the program towards them achieving that function. And then we go into the point of programming. So I guess once we've identified those goals, we go through a series of screening techniques or even biomechanical analysis to try and assess the joint or the limbs of relevance. But we'll also look around the joints as well and just how people move and how they function, so we can get a good understanding of what we need to do and then what we need to work on. And then as we start building a program, we have to look at things like dosage. How much time is available for them to spend prehabbing their body? And that's again a collaborative discussion between us and the patient, and identifying, well, this is the gold standard for what you need to do versus what's realistic and how we get that fitted in. I mean, we have strength and conditioning coaches here, so we're quite lucky in terms of how we optimize the exercise prescription that we give. So they will be experts in periodizing that program, how much to do and when. They can identify the strength adaptations or the asymmetries through the body as we take markers along the path.